Good morning, everybody. Today is Friday, September the 10th. Lori and I have made it into a really nice, clean KOA campground. It's new here in Lake Charles. We're just east of Lake Charles, really closer to Iowa, Louisiana. So they call it the KOA, Lake Charles, Iowa campground. But new, really nice owners. Escort us down here in their golf cart and got us all situated and helped set up in the spot. Got here probably about 6:30 yesterday evening. Lori and I ran into some really bad traffic just as we came out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. On I-10 heading west, there was a multiple fatality accident on the eastbound side of I-10 that caused issues on both sides. They were having to divert traffic and actually had the eastbound section of I-10 closed down for at least 20 miles, I would say. It was crazy. Unfortunate incident. Hearts and thoughts were out to those that were impacted in that terrible accident yesterday here in Louisiana. But this is kind of the campground, as you can see behind me. We are getting ready to wrap up and head over to on into Texas, where we will make our way up to Dallas. We've got a campground set up in Dallas for this evening. Another KOA campground. Trying to stay at the KOAs. We've got a membership at the KOAs. You do get points for each stay, and then you can use those points to get a discount on your next stays, like $50 off or whatever. So every penny counts, right? So that's today's plan. Get wrapped up here and head into Texas and up into the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Hope everybody has a great Friday with the weekend upon us. Real beautiful day here in Louisiana. I think it was something like 70 degrees when I got up this morning, and there's literally not a cloud in the sky. Absolutely beautiful with a cool breeze. So again, have a great Friday, and we'll talk to you guys later. See ya. Bye. Hey, good evening, everybody. Well, we had a very long day of traveling from Lake Charles, Louisiana, up to the Dallas-Fort Worth area. We're actually now at the KOA campground in Arlington, Texas. And it's so far really nice, clean. All the KOAs have been clean so far. I'm sure there's going to be an odd one here and there, but so far so good. This particular campground, get it over here, we can see the rig. I think the 30 amp breaker is going bad, which they do wear out over time, because if you're not on an RVer, when you pull up to your campsite, you've got the pedestal, you've got the breakers, and they usually turn the breakers off at all the spots just for safety purposes. So they're constantly flipping the breaker off and on, and breakers do wear out, believe it or not. And once they start wearing out, they will trip when there's not necessarily a short, just because they're wore out. So I think that's what we've got going on with this one. We've got the air conditioner running and the refrigerator. We usually have a couple floor fans in the bedroom, just cheap Lasco floor fans. And with both of the floor fans on, it trips the outside breaker. So it's pulling, as far as the breaker is concerned, too much load that trips it. So we just went down to one fan. We just had the fans in the bedroom for noise. Yeah, we're weird like that. We have to have the noisemakers to sleep. So anyway, I think it was the fans that was causing the breaker to trip. So I think it just have a bad breaker. So we'll report it to the office tomorrow when they're open, and they can come do what they want with it. We'll be out of here by then. So anyway, that was the deal. We went from Lake Charles over to via I-10 Houston, and then got on the interstate, and I think it's Interstate 45, I want to say. Hopefully I'm not wrong with that. But anyway, it's the interstate that goes north out of Houston to Dallas, and probably about 50 miles just south of Dallas, there's another road that you can take that takes you kind of around and up into the Arlington area. kind of dips you back on I-20 West, and then you can come to the KOA where we're at. So that's where we're at in Arlington, Texas this evening. There's a pool right over there. Actually, right over there. Lori is gonna go for a quick swim here in just a few minutes. I'm gonna finish wrapping up my task at the camp, and we're gonna call it an evening. Our plan tomorrow is to head on over to Midland, Texas, and we've got a KOA reserved in Midland, Texas, and gonna spend the night there and then head up into Roswell, New Mexico. Ooh, hopefully don't get abducted by the aliens. Haha. Yeah, I gotta go see the gimmick stops while we're there. So really looking forward to the Roswell, New Mexico stop, and go see the all the tourist traps that are going on there. But it is kind of cool. I can't imagine not stopping in Roswell, New Mexico after coming this far. And then from there, we're gonna drive down to White Sands. That's White Sands Missile Range. It's also White Sands National Park, where they got the great big white sand dunes. We've got a KOA that's probably about 30 minutes, I think, away from the White Sands National Park. So as long as they're not firing off missiles and testing, they'll have the national park open, and we'll be able to go in and take a look at all that. And I'll kind of update everybody from there where we're going. So thanks for watching. If you enjoy the video, give it a like, please, and subscribe to the channel, and we'll talk to you sometime tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye, y'all.